Hi, this is Ron Janish. Back on the 19th of June, I put together a video, and at the time, the market was right about over here. Okay, right over here. It hadn't made these highs yet. And I suggested that if prices go through here, go above the line, and then kind of quickly reverse, that you have a very interesting point. I think I used the word interesting, and I might have called this a Babson reversal line. Okay. There are certain lines that Andrews used that find reversals, period. Okay. This, for the sake of discussion, I'm going to be calling some of them Andrews, a Babson reversal line. There's actually, as far as I've discovered so far, there's at least three. Okay. Now, what good are these? Okay. Well, if you do the research on Andrews, like I did, you'll find that back in the 1970s, he would send out a newsletter on Thursday via snail mail, and he would tell people what orders to place the next week. Now, what was very interesting about this was he would do it at selective times, and he would start with this, I don't know if it was real or theoretical, but let's just assume it was theoretical right now. He would start with this theoretical $5,000 account with the objective of bringing it up to 50,000, and he would typically be successful in that within about 3 months. Now, do understand that he was using leveraged, and he was using leveraged futures at the time. Okay, so what I did was I did some research, and I said, what the heck was he looking at when he found those reversal points? Because if on Thursday you send out a newsletter telling people where exactly to buy on or what orders to place with your broker on Monday or Tuesday, and that works out, there's something to this method. Okay. So anyway, so what happened was in my research I found this thing and I called it a Babson reversal line, and we can call it Schlemiel or Schlemilo or wonderful, but bottom line is this: if you look at the June 19th video that I made in the S&P, if you go to babsontrading.com, you'll see it there. It's on the front. There's a link to it on the front page. It might be the first one or second one on there. There's three on there. Anyway, just take my word for it for now, because here's what the important part is. Okay, so we have this thing called the reversal line, and what happens is typically prices reverse right at it or near it. Now, sometimes they'll just ignore it, keep on going. Okay, but here's the bottom line. If you can find a line ahead of time that will help you in finding a reversal point with incredible accuracy, and a reversal that lasts a while, and as you can see, something that goes from 2450 to 24 to about 240. What was this value here? Oh, 2402. That's a considerable amount of money. And you have to consider risk in futures. And by the way, the risk in futures is beyond anything you can imagine. I swear to God, the weirdest things happen in these things. So it's kind of crazy, but anyway, this is what we found. Now, what I'm going to show you are what could be reversal points next week. And so what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on these. Whoop, no, that's not it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this one here. Okay. So here we have this little line. Okay. This is a 1 hour chart, just to make life easy. It's a 1 hour chart. Okay, and so we'll take a look at this in the future. This is the August natural gas. Excuse me, guys. Okay, here we go. This is gold. For all I know, it may not make it to there, to the reversal line. We'll see. And this is the August flavor of gold in the futures market. This is the September flavor of silver in the August. Is that August? No, that's October. I'm sorry, that's September flavor of silver. Boom. And so we're this is for next week. Every one of these bar, if you had a bar here, each one would be an hour. Right. So we're going to keep an eye on this, and this naturally extends into later on in the week. This line probably will not change. Okay, this is cotton. So you can see the value of cotton here, and this is what we're looking at. This is ZL, soybeans. Okay, we're looking here. This point here crossed it and came down, but we do not consider this a reversal point. I know it may look weird, but that's right now I'm looking at it and saying this line here from here on out into the future is what I consider the reversal line. The heck with what happened in the past. Okay, and this is hogs. We had it down over here a while back when prices were here. We had it over here, and then all of a sudden the value jumped before the price hit it, and this is where we are now. So next week we're looking in the 74 area. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a look at these next week and see what happened. Right, and if you want to follow along, you can just watch the futures contracts and see if prices reverse around the area that we're talking about here, for example, or if we're dealing with cotton, we would be saying around here, right? And if we were dealing with gold, we'd be looking at way down here, right? So this, you can help out in this little experiment. Just follow along, and we'll see what happens. Thanks, and have a great weekend.